Yo, what is up YouTube? This is SS99 here, and I'm coming at you guys with another deck profile of my Destiny heroes. This is a really fun deck. So, not competitive, but it's definitely pretty good though. Like, I wouldn't count it out. But anyway, today I'm not going to go through the whole list because I've done this multiple times already, but I will go through a few changes. And I will talk a little bit of strategy, and that'll be it. So, let's see, changes I've made. Well, I decided to put in a third Plague Spreader, I'll tell you why in just a second, and a third Armageddon Knight. And I basically, in order to make a 40 card deck still, I took out one of each Mecha Phantom Beast. And that's pretty much it for the main deck that I've changed. Now for the extra deck, I didn't change too much. I can't remember exactly what card it was, but I basically put Exciton Knight in this deck because he's really good. And as for the side deck, I took out the Phoenix Chains and put in Gozen Match because Gozen Match works really well in this deck as well. And that's pretty much all I've done. Alright, so if you guys want to know how this works, well, I'll go ahead and give you the gist of it. So basically what the point of this deck is you want to summon Plasma, which is why you have so much draw power, or you can summon Beals and Void Ogre Dragon and activate Royal Decree and just lock down your opponent. If you have Plasma, Royal Decree, and Void Ogre Dragon on the field, your opponent's going to have a hard time winning. Because for those who don't know, Plasma negates all monster effects on your opponent's side of the field, and then Royal Decree negates all traps, and once per turn with Void Ogre Dragon, you can negate an activation of a spell or a trap card. So they can't activate a trap card because of Royal Decree. So basically, Void Ogre Dragon also slows down the spell runs. Granted, if you have one Void Ogre Dragon, they can activate one, negate it, and then you negate it, and then they can activate another. So it's just really fun to just tick off your opponent. Plus, Bills is way too good. I mostly go into him whenever I'm in a tight situation. But that's pretty much what you want to do. But let's go ahead and talk about everything else you can do. Everybody knows this strategy, but you got Malicious and Plague Spreader Zombie. You banish Malicious to special summon another Malicious from your deck, and you can return one card from your hand to the deck to special summon Plague Spreader, which is an instant synchro summon, which is where you can go into either Beals or Void Ogre Dragon. Really good. That's why I run two, just in case they solemn it or something, because you really need those cards in the deck. Now, Armageddon Knight, the reason why I had a third one is because he's a lot more important than I thought. Like, you summon him, and you immediately put a dark monster in your graveyard, which is where you can put Malicious or Plague Spreader Zombie. So, he's really good. Summoner Monk, he's there for the dead spells, because you are going to have dead spells in this deck sometimes. Like if you have Destiny Draw and you have no Destiny heroes, Summoner Monk can help you ditch that dead Destiny Draw to special summon an Armageddon Knight. That way you can put something in your graveyard. So, Summoner Monk works really well in this deck as well. Now, Hamstrat and Tetherwolf, they're here for the tokens. Like, basically, you summon them. When this card's flipped, summon, you get 2 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. They're level 3. So it's good for 2 things. First of all, you can flip summon him on your next turn if your opponent didn't destroy him, special summon the tokens, and then you sacrifice those to special summon Plasma. Or, if your opponent does destroy Hamstrat but not the tokens, you can special summon Plague Spreader Zombie, and then synchro for 8, because the 2 tokens are level 3, and Plague Spreader Zombie is level 2. So that's another way you can get a level 8 play, which is really good. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I only run level 8s, but that's pretty much because that's all this deck. That's mostly what this deck can do, is just level 8s. But anyway, let's see, Dark Arm Dragon. Well, you run a dark deck, so you kind of have to run Dark Arm Dragon. Pod's Duality, that's just a search. And of course, Destiny Draw, you run Destiny Heroes, so you kind of have to run Destiny Draw. Scapegoats are for Plasma to special summon reinforcement of the armies to search for Armageddonite most of the time. Unless you have Destiny Draw, then I'd recommend you search for Malicious and then just ditch them for 2 cards. That's always cool. Allure of Darkness, well, you run Dark Monsters, so you kind of have to run that. Dark Hole and Book of Men are staple. The reason why I run Mystic Plasma Zone is because your Destiny heroes don't have too many attack points, and this pretty much ensures that they have the power to, you know, destroy your opponent. And of course, Royal Decree, that's, well, you gotta negate traps somehow, and that's the way to do it. These are pretty much all your staple rank 4s, especially Blade Armor Ninja because you're running warriors. And these are your staple 8s, and these cards are really important in the deck. Now, as for the side deck, I always run Thunder King and Max C, so that's just preference. Xyz Encores for Evil Swarms. Evil Swarms do slow this deck down a little bit due to Malicious and Plasma. So, Xyz Encore is for Evil Swarms. MSTs are for Fire Fists. And Gozen Match, you run a lot of Dark Monsters. Granted, you can't summon your Mecha Phantom Beast, but you can always side those out, or side out Royal Decrees. Just anything that can slow down your opponent. Light Piercing Mirrors for Boojins. Skill Drains for if you think you can never get to Plasma on time. And Soul Drain is just for everything else. And that's pretty much my updated Destiny heroes, guys. Thanks for watching. In a few minutes, I will do a dual video for you guys on this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.